Distinguished guests, it's a great pleasure and an honor to join you here in person at this GTI Summit. Now, as Craig just said, I'd like to talk to you from a global perspective about how 5G is changing the world. After those initial rollouts in 2019, the last time I was here in China, the industry reached 1 billion 5G connections by the end of 2022, and our own GSMA intelligence unit predicts that will be 2.5 billion by 2025, all of which will be facilitated by the mobile industry investing a staggering $607 billion between 2023 and 2025. As everyone knows, this has been the fastest global rollout of any generation, with more than 230 launches in more than 90 countries to date, of which I think 99 are fixed wireless access in 50 markets, and there's even 37 5G standalone deployments in 25 countries. By the end of March, 56 operators in 19 countries across the Asia-Pacific had launched commercial 5G services, including 19 operators in 9 markets offering fixed wireless access. And it's predicted that the mobile industry in Asia alone will invest $276 billion by the end of 2025. But as Craig said, I'd like to take this opportunity to highlight some of the examples from around the world. To begin with, of course, a few from here in China, which according to the GSMA's 2023 Mobile Economy Report, China accounted for 60% of global 5G connections at the end of 2022. In the manufacturing sector, China Mobile and Huawei won the GSMA Global Mobile Award this year for the 5G Industry Challenge in Barcelona. And that was for the world's largest 5G factory application with Midea Group, an electronic application manufacturer. China Telecom and ZTE and their partners, also enable intelligent manufacturing within ZTE's own Binjiang site via 5G-enabled autonomous robots and remote control of production processes using 4K video streaming and resulting in a 46% reduction in the defect rate of key processes. China Unicom, Huawei and their partners also won a different Global Mobile Award this year for the best innovation for connected health and well-being for China's first mobile stroke treatment platform. Now I'd like to take 3 further examples from elsewhere in the world. Firstly, an example of how 5G is changing the world of manufacturing. In Germany, Bosch is trialing a 5G solution to provide ultra-reliable connectivity to enable greater automation. The trial is testing how enhanced 5G connectivity can be used to control an autonomous robot inspecting parts for defects. Now, reliable wireless connectivity in factories with 5 nines availability provided by 5G enables the replacement of wired connections, improving efficiency but also reducing cost at the same time. Secondly, an example of how 5G is changing the world of construction. In Singapore, 5G is being used by the Building Construction Authority to make building sites safer and more efficient. 5G-connected CCTV cameras allow robots to scan the sites in 3D, significantly improving site safety by enabling image recognition systems to detect potential hazards. And thirdly, an example of how 5G is transforming sport for spectators. In the USA, Verizon has deployed 5G millimeter wave in 25 National Football League stadiums. The connectivity can enable fans to watch the action from different angles on their handsets, to be served real-time statistics, to enjoy augmented reality, and even purchase food and beverages and merchandise more easily. Now, we have a wealth of other case studies at the GSMA's 5G Transformation Hub website if you're interested. And more information about global 5G development can be found in a report to be published today jointly by China Mobile and GSMA Intelligence, but you'll be hearing a little bit more about that a little later on. Further 5G value will also be driven by making enriched network capabilities available to developers. The GSMA's Open Gateway initiative, launched at Barcelona this year, will address this via common network APIs, designed to provide universal access and federated in a similar fashion to the well-established concept of international roaming. This exposure of advanced 5G commonality through common APIs will leverage new ways to monetize 5G and quickly deliver new services, and hopefully on a global basis. And I would say that China Mobile, China Telecom, China Unicom, and Singtel are all signatories to the MOU. 5G value creation, as you would expect, is a major theme at the show here in Shanghai this week. And the coverage includes monetizing 5G through business innovation, that's tomorrow afternoon, embracing a new era of manufacturing with 5G, cloud, and the metaverse, that's on Friday morning, and the 5G Futures Summit. That's also on Friday morning, and we'll be covering 5G Advanced, 5G millimeter wave, and intelligent networks. To maintain the momentum of 5G innovation and value creation around the world, adequate and appropriate radio spectrum is essential. The World Radio Conference taking place in Dubai at the end of this year will address this. The GSMA's vision of a successful WRC23 is one that brings the whole world towards a more prosperous future, leaving no one behind in the digital age and delivering a connected future for the benefit of billions. Remember, for more on 5G, don't forget to visit the 5G Future Summit on Friday. It takes place here at the Kerry from 9 a.m. At the GSMA, we look forward to working with all of you and supporting all of you as 5G continues to change the world. Thank you once again for being here and for having us, and have a great show.